Hello, everybody. Look at this. I'm on when I'm supposed to be. Sorry, I get so excited. I'm gonna give it just a sec. Let people get on. How is everybody? Say hello as you come on. Let me know that your sound's good, that everything's kind of working, and then we'll get into everything. Sorry, I'm just looking at something at the same time. Can you see my eyes darting around? Okay, nobody on yet. Hoping. Nope, there's 5 of you on now. Okay, so this is good. Hi, Laura. How are you? Hello, Donna. I'm doing 2 things at once. I shouldn't be. Let's be honest. I shouldn't barely do 1 thing at once. Hi, Keish. Hi, guys. Hi, dude. Thank you. Love it. Okay. So all I'm doing right now, if oh, shoot, I heard this wouldn't work. Sorry, I was just doing something at the same time, and then I was like, oh, I don't think that's working right now, but that's okay. So we are going to play. I'm trying to download something because I want to see the recipe for it because I'm trying to figure out a color, you guys. Like, I kid you not. I'm actually that lost on a color. I'm thinking it might be Lost Lagoon. It's okay. I'll just use Lost Lagoon. What do I care? And that is not English. Sorry, I was throwing out the back of your ink pads when you peel off that thing. I always keep all them on, but take that main kind of outline off. But there was one stuck in it. But I'm like, it's German. I feel like I can let that one go. I can't speak German, and I will not be labeling my ink pad in German. Although it could make for some interesting lives. Hello, hello. Oh, Laura, Laura, I'm sorry. Can I give you a huge hug? I'm so sorry. Yeah. Ugh. There's not words, right? We know. Okay. Just watching the things. I'm going to see if this thing actually downloaded. Made it to 33%. Huh. That could take until the year 2045. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to use, yes, hot. I love that, Laura. Yes, Laura, you got this. We're going to use a piece of Lost Lagoon cards for this because I think that's what they've used. So now this is the fun part where I get to try and find Lost Lagoon. Where is it? Has anyone else noticed in a catalog that Lost Lagoon actually appears to look a little bit like your soft succulent? Not that I can actually see what the difference is between them. Okay, so there is my Lost Lagoon. I'm going to take it out. Grab a piece. I want to see it. Or color. Oh no, I can't even see it. Oh, there. I have it. Oh, one's a bit more greeny. One's a bit more bluey. Let's see. Yeah, they're totally different. Okay, interesting. In my head, they were looking a lot more similar. So we're going to go with this incredible Lost Lagoon. We're going to go with a card base. Now I should put Lost Lagoon back where it goes in my wall because I'll never figure it out again. So it goes after soft sea foam in my wall. Okay. Whew. There. You're like, what? That doesn't work. My stars are up waiting for third period to start. Okay, good girl. Heidi, you remember you shut me off and go to the hockey game. I'm Canadian. We have priorities too, hockey. But I have to say, no, my team's not playing, so I really haven't paid much attention. And of course, now I realize I'm missing my paper. Okay, so we are going to play with this one. Now, this is mine and Allison. This is our class coming up for the month of May. So I'm just grabbing my bin with my papers in it, which is nowhere to be found. So I'm kind of freaking out. Oh no, I know it is. Forget it. It's okay. My light bulb moment. I had it. We're good. Life is not over yet. I'm fine. I needed 2 things. I needed some vellum, and I needed some of our super cool gold distressed paper. I thought I had a package open. What is there? Okay. Everything's under control now. And just fine. I'm not going to lose the plot. Okay. So, I'm not being super creative. I will warn you. I'm still unpacking some stuff, and so I will admit that time has been short, but I don't care. My priority is still to get on and stamp. So we need a good green for this one, and this is why I was pulling up the recipe list. What we're going to do with this one is we are going to give ourselves a couple of different ones. So we're going to grab these 2. I am going to use my shoot. Oh, there, it didn't fall. I thought it fell on the floor, and I was like, oh goodness, I will never find that. Because clear stamps on this color of floor that I have are horrible. Okay, thanks for lighting the way. I need my splooch. We got it. Scots. I think that's it. Okay. Whew, under control. Nobody else that I can see. Oh no. Oh no, maybe you. Okay. We got this. We got this. How is everybody? Tell me about your days. Now I know about my sweet Laura's. And Laura, I'm sending you love. Okay, so I'm going in and I'm going to go into our distressed gold paper. And this stuff is incredible. It did carry over, thank God. We are also going to use, and this one's from the current mini, it's called our Vellum Basics. And it carried over as well. And it is quite striking. There you go. You can see that vellum there. It's got a leaf print on it, which I am in love with. It's very pretty. Okay, that PDF, it's loading and it's loading slowly, people. I kid you not. So let's start. We're gonna do my favorite part first. Is that bad? I'm going fave. We're gonna go straight to you. We are going to need 3 of these incredible little, what do we call them? Do we call them lightning bugs? I don't know. I was gonna call them fireflies. But I guess we can call them lightning bugs if you force me. It's a beautiful spring day. It was actually, yeah, it started to feel like spring here today. I will admit that it was like there was glimmers of spring. Okay, so I'm going to leave all my mess like this. Just a sec. We'll put these. I always put them with their back sides facing up on my desk because if I've got like embossing powder or something, it doesn't all get stuck on the back of my stamps. Start off with that darling. Okay. I had to take off my sweater. I came down here and all of a sudden I was like, whoa, cooking. I think it's my age personally. Hi, Carol. You're like that. We're all like, yeah, we got it. So I'm from a chuckle story. I just made the camera bounce. I apologize. I can give you chuckles today. My kids were bad for this. Oh, they had a substitute the other day. And I walked in today and they're like, that was so bad. He was so mean. What did my husband just texted me something about earning Mexico. I'm like, I feel like I already told you that. I earned Mexico. There. I haven't actually told anyone that outside of like my couple girlfriends who I was talking to about my stamping. I earned my Mexico last week. It's very exciting. I'm ready to go on my next trip. Okay, there we go. Peel this one out. Okay, we got it. Okay, now I'm just popping out the bits. So, and you're like, wow, Ange, you're actually doing that? Yes, I am for a change. I woke up at 6:30 and fell asleep with my tea by 7:40. I clearly had too much fun this weekend. Yes, I know. I hear you. Ole, congratulations. I know, I'm very excited. Okay, can I show you this die, people? Look, this alone is reason to take the class. Do you see that thing? Like that thing is incredible. Now, I had some fun with it. I'm not telling you what I did with it yet, but wait till you see what we kind of changed it to as well. Um, then I'm going to take a strip 4 1/4 wide. See how this thing's doing? No, it's still not loaded, so I'm going to be guessing on colors. This is comical. I'm going to go with a 2 1/4 inch strip, okay, of that vellum. A 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. Now you'll see why. Let me just get rid of this first. Actually, no, we shouldn't get rid of that. We need a little bit of berry burst first. Berry burst first. Where's berry burst in the color scheme? I need to find it. Why do I not have a package of berry? There it is. I was like, if I were a package of berry burst, where would I be? It's right there. I don't have any of my old stuff. I know you're probably like, what? No. Get rid of it. It's sold at all. I do these stupid things. Berry burst goes there. Okay, so all we're gonna do is I'm just gonna cut myself off a little 3 1/4 inch strip. We'll come in here. Judy's like, I know why you earned it. Judy's on my team, and it was Judy when she got her qualified status that pushed me over the bend. Oh my God, Judy, do you want to hear something super funny? It wasn't you that promoted to Bronze Elite, even though I gave you your Bronze Elite gift. So you've already got your Bronze Elite gift, so you better promote to it. You became qualified in my chaos of trying to get to the house. And anyway, so proud of you, girl. So yeah, you put me over the bend. That was it. That was my last thing I had needed. Okay, so I'm going to get these 3 out. These are a fun color, people. Don't laugh at me, Judy. Okay, we've got those. to do. And I'm going to put that one down. We have got, okay, so we've got our, I always send you around. I know we have way too much fun. Um, I'm so hot right now. Can somebody tell me what's wrong with me? Why am I dying? Is this it? Is this what's happening now? Like, is this what I'm going to be dealing with? Because all of a sudden I'm like, feel like I'm on fire. Okay. So I have to find two colors of green to put onto this because that's what they've used on it. Right? There. One, two, three. We've got that. Now, what we're going to use next, I think I might cheat on this. It looks like what they've done is they've actually used fresh freesia. Is it the hormones? Oh my gosh, because seriously, guys, I'm so hot. I'm not going to get naked in front of you, I promise. I feel like I might get banned from Facebook if I do that. But that's what I feel like doing right now. Woo! If the sweat starts running down, start giggling. I'll be like doing the face blot. I'm just going to grab myself a stamp. How long does it take to pass? Is that what's happening? Because seriously, this is bad right now. Okay, now I think that I'm going to go with some pretty peacock on this. Hear me out. You're like, what? I know. I feel like that's exactly what's going on, honey. I'm peeling this back. See, this is my technique. So I grab this corner, I leave the backing part on it. I take that part off because it means I can access them instantly. 10 years? No, no. Am I allowed to say no? I didn't sign up for that. I just feel bad. Like when you have, well, I don't have a daughter, but I'm like, when you have a daughter, you're like, hey, welcome. It's gonna be hell. Just kidding. It's all worth it. And I wouldn't want, would rather be a girl. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. I'm putting mine on white, some cases for years. Joy. So you guys all gonna get to watch me sweat for the next 4 years? Ah, it's gonna be hot. Or 10 years. Okay, so I'm just inking this guy up in some Lost Lagoon. Let's stamp this on here. We're gonna get it down low, people. Lucas is so excited. Drink lots of water. Okay, on it. Being female automatically signs you up. I know. Joy. Um, I didn't sign up for this. I don't want to do it. I'm out. Am I allowed to be pouty right now? I don't want it. And I kind of giggled a few years ago because I was like, my kids were keeping tallies on the board, and I was like, "What are you tallying?" They're like, "We're tallying how many times you take your sweatshirt on and off during the day." I'm like, "Really?" And they're like, "Yeah." It's depressing. Hi, Patricia. Okay, so I've got my little thanks for lighting the way. Now I'm just going to angle cut it. I'm not going to get anything too crazy here, so I'm just going to go like this, boop, and then we'll do the same thing on this end, and we will go Foop. Okay, so now we've got that all set. Beautiful. Now we're going to take those incredible leaves that we had. So let's get these guys, move you out of the way. And I need some more blocks. Everyone, you're all laughing at me right now because you're like, yeah, been there, done that. Or in the middle of it. Thanks, Ange. Or dreading it, not going to happen to me. Yeah, it is. I'm cooling off again. There we go. That was super funny. 45, 46. Okay, that makes sense. I'm 48. So that makes, that'll work. You guys can give me tricks, tips. How am I going to survive this? Any chance you might start? You haven't really missed much. I had a hot flash. It was funny. Started to panic a little bit. I'm like, I think there's something wrong. But everyone's assuring me, no, 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 there's nothing wrong. I'm just aging. Awesome. Okay. Just going to pull this vellum out of the way. So this, Allison and I are doing our May class. So it will not be this card because they're very, like we design our own for the class and I always love them. And these are this is a sample that was out of the catalog that I thought I would show you. So I'm going to pull out my Lost Lagoon and I'm going to stay with that pretty peacock. Really, Shelly? Don't say that. Cool cloth in the nape of your neck. That'll be me in class. I'll need a sweater. Really? Do we get cold now? You guys, this is nest. No, I'm not actually. Okay, who do I want? I'm looking at who I'm using. You? Sure, we'll use you. Okay. So this one, what they've done is they've taken it. This guy is going to be stamped full strength, okay? And this actually looks quite incredible. So we're gonna like that, okay? And we're gonna keep coming across. Just gonna try and alter. Now, I know you're going, they all look the same. I know. Don't worry about it. We're going to add some more in, so in different stuff. Okay, so put this there. Okay, that part's good. Hi, my case. Primrose oil. Interesting. Sorry, just doing my double check on something. My child just messaged me and I'm just making sure. Um, sorry. He's texting me his one of his best friends. It's okay. Uh had their driver's license test today and didn't pass. Um, there, I'm just texting him back so he doesn't keep texting me. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna turn it off. Oh, poor kid. Feel bad. Lukey's being the cheeky best friend who's like, he's got this beautiful car sitting waiting in his driveway. He can't drive it. I'm like, oh, you guys, don't be mean. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is I need a scrap pad for this. I promise I will not get distracted again. I feel like that's also a thing with me lately. My distraction level is higher than usual. I need a pad. There, that'll work. Estrogen patch next day. Life gave me other helpful. Yes, I hear you, right? Like you're like, okay, enough of it. You don't need them all, right? So here, what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy. Ooh, that didn't quite stick there. I'm going to stamp him off. I might not actually even use this color. Let's see. We'll go like this. Oh, that actually looks quite incredible. So you guys, I'm using Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock together, and they're beautiful. Like this is a really gorgeous combo. Sorry, I'm just trying to alter the angle of the stamp every time, just so that they don't look too similar. Okay, so that's all we're doing. Just keep moving it. Case, we missed you horribly. Okay, there. Over here. Go. Love. Okay, then we'll use one more. Okay, so then there's this one too. So we'll just add a little bit in, but I think I am going to stick with that kind of concept of stamping it off. Because I don't want it to get too, I wonder if I can make you kind of look like you line up. Busy. That'll work. So I'm just testing things out here. Let's take you and go this way. Okay, so now we've got a really gorgeous kind of background there. Quite pretty. So as I said, I'm stamping on Lost Lagoon paper with Pretty Peacock. So that's first and second generation Pretty Peacock, and it looks incredible on our Lost Lagoon. And I'm thinking that's what they did in here. I don't feel like an idiot anymore. Okay, well, I do, but the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this incredible leaf vellum and we are going to put it over top. Now they've just stuck it because I can see through it. They've just stuck it over top. But before sticking it over top, I'm going to give you the trick because you don't want to see all your adhesive. Sorry, kind of. You don't want to see all their adhesive when you do this. So what they've kind of done first is we're going to take this little darling here. I'm going to get him on first. So let me grab myself some dimensionals. Got them. Okay. Put that one on there. And put one on here. The Lost Lagoon needs to pop a color. Oh, it does. I know. Sandy, isn't it funny when you get that little like accent color that looks fabulous with it? So what we're going to do here, you guys, is oh, I can't do that first. Shoot. Hang on. Pause. Okay, I'll show you why. Everyone breathe. Work with me here. We're going to take our Daffodil Delight. Now we're stamping on vellum, so I'm going to have to be careful because I don't want to smear this. It's going to take a bit to dry. So what I want to do is I want there to look like there's a little glow in my lantern. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to go, okay, it's going to go there. That's good. I'm going to put my finger on it. I'm going to ink this up in my Daffodil Delight. I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to stamp it. All I did was stamp that circle on. Okay. Now that I've stuck my lantern to my desk and to the other firefly, we're going to take it and we're going to adhere it just to our vellum, just like that. Okay, so now it's on there. We've got the little glow happening underneath. So nice and easy and soft looking. Okay, now move this so I'm gonna end up with blue fingers. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take, I'm gonna use some mini dimensionals for these. We're gonna take heat tool on low. I know, Jude, she's gonna laugh right now. She's gonna go, I know, you're lazy. I am. Lukey was so excited. He got his person. That tag game, he's been playing. He got his person today. Like, how'd you get her? She's like, she was in her car. She didn't see me behind her. And she was talking to someone. with her a window open, just a crack. And he said, but she had her sunroof open. So I jumped up on the running boards and I tagged her and said, gotcha. Lucky, very lucky child. Mom's rule was no touching moving cars. This is not the time nor place. We need to make it through the end of grade 12. Oh, I was on last night. Forget it. I don't need to tell you that. Look at, I got all excited. I'm like, have I told them? Have I told them? I'm sorry. You guys get to hear stuff like my mom gets to hear it. I apologize. You're like my sister or my mom. Have you ever tried stamping on the back side of it? Yeah, I've stamped on the back side, girl. It does. It gives it that lovely soft look because it kind of fades through it. Okay, then we're also going to add this one in. So when we do this one, I'm going to bring it down just a hair so we still get that yellow glow behind. I am going to, I know Judy was with me on the weekend. I got the hilarious, Mom, what am I supposed to do? The next thing is it's a doll. I don't want to go buy a doll. And I'm like, oh, honey, don't you worry. Head into the storage room. All of Mom's Cabbage Patch dolls from when she was a kid are still there. He's like, you're joking. I'm like, no, I'm not joking. Said I had hopes. And he's like, what? And I'm like, okay, this is the one you can take. He's like, I want the smallest one. I'm like, okay, my Cabbage Patch Preemie is there. He's like, your what? I'm like, my Cabbage Patch Preemie. He's like, okay, Mom. And then I had to do her name is Elise. He's like, you're joking. It has a name. I'm like, I'm not joking. You're just going to deal with me here. And I said, and she's wearing a sleep sack. So I suggest that you pull the sleep sack down over her feet and tie it up and put her hands into the sleep sack as well, because I don't want Elise getting dirty. He's like, seriously? I'm like, seriously? Yeah, it was quite comical. Now, this one, I feel like we might actually, I'm just hack a little bit back here. I feel like we could hide a little bit on this one just because of how patterned it is. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it'll work. Well, maybe you might see this one a bit. Okay, turn the card back over. Don't stick it on the wrong side because that would be funny. So we're going to come in just like that and stick it. So fun. Okay, now where's my sentiment? I have it. It's right here. Come in just like that. He's going to come in. Now they had this actually, I would say it might be bubblegum that they've used for their color. It was just a bit too much pink for me, so I avoided. Okay, so let's take a look. This card, my daughters and granddaughters weren't interested. I know. Patricia, is it bad that I saved them for me? They're mine. Inez Frida, she's also in there with her red. Don't judge. I haven't touched her in 30 years, but I could not bear to get rid of them. And then I made some suggestions to him, like, if you want to change the clothes, like on a different outfit that the baby could wear tomorrow. He's like, yeah, not changing its clothes, Mom. Okay. Okay, you guys. Isn't that so sweet? Now, it's so funny because I'm actually tempted to hit it up with the other stamp. There is this incredible, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Nobody can tell me otherwise. And I'm going to use Lost Lagoon this time. I love it. It is quite pretty. Now, I'm not going to try and get the top of the swish. We'll just let a little sparkling of them go by in the corner. Yes. My mom got rid of my Little Ponies. I'm like, Mom, I could have made money off those. Hi, Karen. Okay, let's come in here. And I love this little swoosh. So we're going to take it up. Oh, is that pretty? It just kind of takes in that spot. And then we'll come over here. We'll give it another. They're kind of coming in like that. There. I love them. You guys, this is so much fun. It's so sweet. Okay, so you don't want to miss out on this class. Alice and I, it's a blast. So what we do, that's the Distress Gold, sweetie. The Distress Gold paper that's in the current mini, but carried over to the annual. We do it, so it's like a, I don't know, 3-hour-ish, 2.5-hour-ish class. She does 2 cards. I do 2 cards. It's so much fun. You can join us no matter where you are in the world. There is a link to register if you're outside of Canada. Anyway, check it out. You're going to want to get this. Now, I know the dies for this, you guys, are on low inventory. So, and it's not a bundle anymore in the new catalog, which means I'm frozen. Why? Am I frozen for everybody? So you want to get this like pronto because the bundle price isn't going to last and the dies are on low order. So once the low inventory, once the dies go off low inventory and are sold out, you are hooped. I know, Heidi, I saw it today. So make sure you get yourself registered. Do it today. we've actually got your stamp set is included in the class, but you have the option to add on the dies. Okay. So that's how we did this one. So check it out. Go get yourself signed up. I can't wait to see you. Have an amazing evening, and I'll see you tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. I'm so excited. This is so much better. Life is so much better. Bye, guys.